Is Lauren a pick-me? This is Bits of Banter with Antoinette, and today we're going to be watching Laguna Beach episode 1. Oh, I've not watched this since I was like a literal child, and so I'm so excited. And I'm excited to see if I had the same thoughts as I did when I was young, when I was a baby. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it.
This is where it all happened. Laguna Beach, California. A small
Hello. Oh my god, Lo. What is she doing now? I do not even remember Christina, the Reverend's daughter. Okay. Really, that's all you have to say about Morgan, is that her goal is to save herself for the right guy? That's all she has to add to the show? You hooked up with most of the girls twice? Okay. Wait, is Lauren the pick-me here? Because, like, why is she's like, oh, Kristen doesn't like me because this is her boyfriend. But me and Steven has been close forever. Lauren. Yeah, that's her boyfriend. Why are you hanging out? I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm having different feelings than I did when I watched this first. So it's called A Black and White Affair. So all the drama starts at the black and white party. Oh my god, this is already starting out and I'm like, I'm bored a little bit, but like they're starting out with being like, oh my god, where should we have this party? Like, we should have a party. We've already done the aristocrats. What should we do? She's like, what about a black and white party? Oh my god, so we already know everyone's gonna be like, what should we call it? Well, we already know everyone's gonna be wearing black and white. Maybe we should go to black and white affair. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god, that's so rad. Okay, guys, that was not even that creative. So then we get introduced to Dieter. We're at Trey's house, and Dieter, literally his little thing is Steven's wingman. I would absolutely hate that for literally my little bio to be Antoinette so-and-so's wing woman. Screw that. Lauren's upset because she's the only senior at Trey's party. And not Lauren cheesing when Steven gets in. He has a girlfriend, girl. He has a girlfriend. They all look like such babies. This is so crazy to watch. This first episode is really slow. So we get to Kristen's house and they're like painting their nails and she's talking about how Lauren's a stuck little brat. And they're like, when's the last time Steven's hung out with Lauren? And she's talking about how like, they're friends, but like she's just stuck up little brat. So they've hung out a lot lately. We get cut to Lauren giving Steven a tour of her unfinished house, and it is huge. It's absolutely gorgeous. She's like, this is my room. You're in my bed. You're standing in my bed. And he's like, sweet. And there's just all this little angst, and there's literally so much being done with just pauses, with just no sound, none of them talking, just eye contact. There's a lot of eye contact, a lot of angsty teen like flirtation with the like Lauren being like that's most of this episode, honestly, at this point. And this conversation between Kristen and Talon is so cringe. She's pretty much like, I'm just so like over right now, Steven and Lauren, and like he's pissing me off because last night he said that he was gonna go home, but he actually went and hung out with Lauren. And then Talon's like, oh, did they hook up? Like, why did you even ask that, Talon? And she's like, I don't know, but I thought you guys were dating, so why would he be hooking up with her? Which I do think, like, in their podcast, like Kristen did a while ago, they said like the beginning of this season, actually, she and Steven actually had broken up. But basically, it seems like they were very on and off. And so then he's like, yeah, pretty much it's like Steven's either hooking it with you or he's hooking it with Lauren. And then like, I kind of come in there and take one of you two. What, Talon? Do you? And then he's like, we need another girl because I'm kind of tired of hooking up with all the same girls. And she's like, what do you mean all the same girls? He's like, you. What? Talon. Is that even real? Have you even hooked up with Kristen? I feel like I don't believe it. Also, what is your version of hooking up? Making out? Like, I need a definition here. What is your version of hooking up? I'm so sorry, Lo, but I forgot how annoying Lo's voice was. She does this like, oh my god. She does this like baby voice, which is really, really annoying. Ooh, I forgot. Steven is such a dog. So he's at the store with his boys. And then he's talking about how he's like, Kristen's really fun to like hook up with and do fun stuff with. But when it comes to like, being a girlfriend, I don't know about her. Like Lauren's more of a girlfriend girl. How dare you, Steven? How dare you? So basically Steven's a liar. We end up now with Steven and and Kristin having dinner, and she confronts him, or he basically confronts her about the fact that like she was pissed off today. He's like, "What did Talon say?" And she's like, "Talon didn't say anything. I knew that you were at Lauren's house last night and you told me that you were asleep." And he's like, "Oh, what are you talking about? How do you even like, no, I wasn't asleep." She's like, "No, so and so saw you leaving her house around 9:30." And he's like, "Oh, it wasn't 9:30. Blah 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 blah." Like pretty much just stumbling on himself and being the lying boy that he is, because boys are liars. And she's pissed off, and pretty much she's saying, she's like, "I've been hearing about how you've had sex with Lauren." What? Racy, Stephen. Very, very racy. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" Pretty much just lying. And you can see in his face that he's just lying. And she's like, "You know what? If I'm just going to keep hearing about you and Lauren, I'm over it. I'm over it." Girl, you should be over it. You don't deserve this, Kristin. You don't deserve this, Kristin. And he's cute, but there are other cute boys out there. You are too pretty for this, Kristin. Oh my god, the editing really did Kristin wrong here. The editing really did Kristin wrong here. Because they talk about Lo being like, "I wish I could find a white dress," but like I couldn't find any. I haven't found a cute white dress in a long time. They're all trashy and tacky. And then they pan to Kristin wearing a white dress. That is so wrong. The editing really did her wrong here. Not okay, guys. Not okay. And Kristin looked cute, okay? It was just like a tube dress. Not Lauren trying to slut shame Kristin, and she's like, "Not all of us wearing black and Kristin wearing white. How ironic." Girly, it's a black and white party. One of the people actually listened to the fact that it was a black and white party. Someone should be wearing white. Oh yeah, Lauren's just being mean. Like, the real issue is Stephen, not either of you, girly. Why are you going off on Kristin? The only thing is, Kristin is being a little bit of a party pooper here, because she is like, keeps walking around being like, "Oh my god, I want to leave. Oh my god, Kristin. Oh my god, like, Stephen said we'd only be here for 5 minutes. I'm leaving. Oh my god, I'm going on a balcony so we can get over this." Okay, you're being a party pooper. Okay, people are trying to have fun. I get it that you don't like Lauren, but chill out. Okay, not that I feel bad for Elsie, but I do understand this whole like, when we were younger and you're just like really hoping for this guy to come to the party, and then like now Kristin has made Stephen leave and Stephen's left. Well, not made him, but Stephen and her left. And now Lauren is just so upset and like being like, "I'm so bummed about the whole night," because she just wanted to hang out with Stephen. I do feel for her on this, because it's just. Okay, so that was the end of Laguna Beach Season 1, Episode 1. Not a lot happened here, but we are seeing that Stephen is really the problem here, because he is leading both of these girls on. It doesn't seem like he's committed to either of them. Instead of being angry at Stephen, Lauren and Kristin are angry at each other, and they really should be angry at Stephen because he's playing them against each other. Talon thinks he's hot crap, but he's not. He's not. And then Lo just talks in that baby voice, which is so annoying. But okay, like, until next time, please like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. We are going to be watching all of the seasons of Laguna Beach, all of the hills, and all of the city, okay? This is just the beginning. I might start combining, like, episodes, because these episodes are only 21 minutes, but we're going to start with this, see how much time I have. But yes, once again, please like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. I'm excited. Let's get nostalgia. I love these little chats of ours. Love you. Mean it. Bye.